Indiana Fever star praises off-season, reveals her role in free agency. The Indiana Fever had a busy off-season. They re-signed All-Star guard Kelsey Mitchell, and added Sixth Player of the Year candidate Sophie Cunningham via trade. They also signed star wing DeWanna Bonner and Natasha Howard, and added Sydney Colson and Brianna Turner to bolster their bench. In all, only 5 players returned from last year's roster: Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Damaris Dantas, Lexi Hull, and Mitchell. They'll be led by a new head coach, too, as Stephanie White is replacing Christy Sides, who was fired after 3 seasons. For Boston, who was drafted number 1 overall by the Fever in 2023, said the off-season additions were welcome. She shared on Thursday that Indiana's front office included her and the other returners in free agency conversations. "I think the front office did a great job of including us with who they were looking at, and how they thought they would fit with us, which I think is always super important," Boston said Thursday during a media availability for Unrivaled, the new 3-on-3 professional women's basketball league. Boston appreciated that her feedback was solicited. "Oh, I definitely think it would be a good fit, or I think it would be a great fit, or maybe not so much," Boston said, describing the type of feedback she gave the front office as decisions were being considered. The Fever lost several players from last year. Temi Fagbennel was selected by the Valkyries in their expansion draft, Erica Wheeler left for the Seattle Storm, and Alyssa Smith was traded to the Wings in the trade that sent Cunningham to the Fever. The Fever also bought out Katie Lou Samuelson's contract, waived Grace Berger, and saw Christy Wallace opt to forego the 2025 WNBA season. But Boston is thrilled about the new acquisitions. Bonner is a 6-time All-Star and the 4th leading scorer in WNBA history, who is fresh off a productive year with the Connecticut Sun. Howard is a former Defensive Player of the Year who boasts 2 All-Star selections of her own. Cunningham is a perennial starter who provides additional depth at the wing position. Colson, one of the league's most veteran players, brings championship experience. "Everyone that the front office brought and talked about, I was super excited about, and I think we see that now with everyone that we've signed," Boston said. "I'm super excited for what's to come with the Fever squad. I definitely think it's going to be fun."